The leopard struck without warning. In one lightning-fast pounce, the 150-pound predator had the 6-month-old bear cub pinned against a fallen log, razor-sharp claws inches from the baby's throat. But what happened next shocked even experienced wildlife ranger Emma Rodriguez, who was capturing everything on camera from her hiding spot 30 yards away. Deep in the heart of the ancient woodland, a mother black bear named Luna had been foraging with her 6-month-old bear cub, a playful bundle of fur she'd been protecting since the harsh winter months. The baby bear, still learning the ways of the wild, had wandered just far enough from his mother's protective shadow to catch the attention of a massive leopard that had been silently stalking through the underbrush for hours. The predator, a 150-pound male with distinctive rosette markings, hadn't eaten in days. The harsh mountain winter had driven most prey animals to lower elevations, leaving the desperate cat with limited options. When he spotted the vulnerable bear cub, separated from its mother by barely 30 yards, his hunting instincts took over completely. This was the opportunity he'd been waiting for. Emma heard the first sounds of the bear attack before she saw anything. The leopard's initial pounce sent the baby bear tumbling into a cluster of fallen logs, his panicked cries for help echoing off the canyon walls. But what happened next would forever change how wildlife experts understand the protective instincts of mother bears in nature. Luna's response was instantaneous and terrifying. The 300-pound mother bear exploded from the berry thicket where she'd been feeding, covering the distance to her cub in 3 massive bounds that shook the forest floor. Her roar of maternal fury was so powerful that birds erupted from trees half a mile away, and even Emma, hidden behind a massive pine trunk with her camera equipment, felt her knees buckle from the sheer force of sound. The leopard, caught completely off guard by the speed of the mother's response, barely had time to release the bear cub before Luna's massive paw connected with his ribs. The impact sent the spotted predator flying 6 feet through the air, crashing into a boulder with a sickening thud that would have killed most animals instantly. But this leopard was built for survival. Rolling with the devastating blow, he quickly regained his footing and faced off against the enraged mother bear. What followed was a bear fight unlike anything ever recorded in the wild. The 2 apex predators circled each other in a deadly dance, each looking for the perfect opening to deliver a finishing blow. The leopard's strategy was speed and precision. He darted in and out, using his razor-sharp claws to slash at Luna's flanks while staying just out of range of her bone-crushing bite. Deep crimson wounds began appearing across the mother bear's shoulders and back, but her determination never wavered. Every time the leopard pressed his advantage, Luna would rear up on her hind legs, towering nearly 8 feet tall, and bring her massive forepaws down like sledgehammers. Emma watched in stunned silence as the battle raged for what felt like hours, was actually only 12 brutal minutes. The baby bear had retreated to the safety of a fallen log, crying pitifully for his mother, while the 2 giants fought for dominance mere yards away. Several times the leopard managed to get dangerously close to the vulnerable cub, only to be driven back by Luna's relentless attacks. The turning point came when the leopard, growing increasingly desperate and exhausted, made a fatal tactical error. Instead of continuing his hit-and-run strategy, he committed to a full frontal assault, leaping directly at Luna's throat with all 4 paws extended and claws fully deployed. It was exactly the moment the experienced mother bear had been waiting for. With reflexes that defied her massive size, Luna caught the airborne leopard in her powerful jaws and clamped down with a force that could crush bowling balls. The distinctive crack of breaking bones echoed through the forest as the predator's spine snapped under the tremendous pressure. His struggles ceased almost immediately. But Luna wasn't finished. With the protective fury that only a mother defending her young could possess, she shook the lifeless leopard like a rag doll before hurling his body against a cluster of granite rocks. The message was clear. Anything that threatened her baby bear would face the same devastating fate. Emma, who had been documenting wildlife behavior for over 15 years, later said she'd never witnessed such raw, primal power displayed in nature. The mother bear's dedication to protecting her cub was absolute and unwavering, even when facing a predator perfectly equipped to kill both of them. As the dust settled and silence returned to the forest, Luna immediately rushed to her frightened baby bear. Her gentle nuzzling and soft grunts formed a stark contrast to the violent fury she'd displayed just moments before. The transformation from fearsome warrior back to loving mother happened in the space of a heartbeat. The bear cub, physically unharmed but clearly traumatized by the terrifying experience, pressed himself against his mother's massive frame and refused to leave her side for the remainder of the day. Emma watched from her concealed position as Luna methodically cleaned her wounds and inspected every inch of her baby's fur, ensuring no harm had come to him during the brutal encounter. Over the following weeks, Emma continued monitoring the bear family through her network of trail cameras. The mother and baby bear gradually returned to their normal foraging routine, though Luna remained noticeably more vigilant about potential threats. The leopard's carcass served as a grim warning to other predators in the area, and no further attacks on the bear family were recorded. The incredible footage Emma captured that day became a sensation in wildlife conservation circles and beyond. Her documentation of the mother bear's fierce protective instincts provided invaluable insights into animal behavior under extreme stress conditions. The video also highlighted the critical importance of preserving large wilderness areas where these natural dramas can unfold without human interference. 3 months after the dramatic animal rescue, Emma received the best possible news. Her trail cameras had captured images of Luna, teaching her now much larger bear cub essential survival skills, including how to fish for salmon and identify potential threats. The young bear had grown strong and confident under his mother's unwavering protection, and both animals appeared to have fully recovered from their traumatic encounter. The leopard's death, while tragic, served a greater purpose in the natural order. His aggressive behavior toward protected species had been documented several times before the fatal encounter with Luna. Wildlife officials later confirmed that removing this particular predator from the ecosystem actually helped restore balance to the local food chain. Emma's extraordinary documentation of this mother bear's heroic defense of her young became a powerful reminder of the incredible bonds that exist in the animal kingdom. The footage serves as compelling evidence for the importance of wildlife conservation efforts and the need to protect these magnificent creatures and their habitats for future generations. The story of Luna and her brave defense of her bear cub spread far beyond the scientific community, inspiring millions of people worldwide to support wildlife preservation initiatives. Her example proves that a mother's love knows no boundaries, whether in the human world or deep in the untamed wilderness where nature's most powerful forces collide. Justice was indeed served that day in the Canadian wilderness, not through human intervention, but through the raw, uncompromising power of maternal instinct. The predator who sought to harm an innocent baby bear met his match in a mother whose love was stronger than any weapon nature could devise. If this incredible story of survival and maternal courage moved you as much as it did us, please hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing wildlife encounters. Every subscription helps us continue bringing you these extraordinary, true stories from the natural world where heroes come in all shapes and sizes, but none more powerful than a mother protecting her young.